What's up, guys? Welcome back to another AgroCast. We're here today with another Gold League Legends game. This time we have a 2v2 on Dry Arabia. Let's meet our protagonist today. First up in the yellow, playing the Knights Templar, it's KT Raw 07. His teammate today, not one of his normal teammates. Looks like it's just a random dude in the teal playing the Mongols. It's Templar 41. Let's see how this random player coordinates with KT Roth to win this game. First up, he put his TC close to the gold. Didn't move his sheep closer to the TC and is now chopping wood already. So we'll see what crisp build orders this player has in his first casted game. As we meet the antagonist today. First up in the purple, playing the Macedonian dynasty, building a Varangian war camper right away. It's Legs 3 SV. Legs says it's him. His teammate today in the orange, also playing the Knights Templar. It's Nate the Great. So we'll see who has a more proper build order between KT Roth and this other Knights Templar player as we bring up the current resources, see if who's close to getting into feudal. Dry Arabia, one of the best maps on the ladder. It's just, you know, a simple map. Nothing too crazy, nothing out of the ordinary. Really nice back deer for Nate the Great. Another like kind of in between deer for them. And then our protagonists have a forward deer and a forward deer. So as I'm talking about how good this map is and how it's no gimmicks and just kind of even for everybody, it's immediately an unfavorable spawn for our protagonists. I will say we're also probably going to primarily focus on KT Roth for this cast because, you know, he's you know, one of my boys. He's a fan of the cast. He's our guy. Looks like he's going to go into a 2 TC play as he grabs 7 sheep. We'll see. Yeah, he's going to send 6 villagers over to Stone right away because he's been getting wood for a while. And he's going to go into the Knights Hospitaller. Nate the Great build order. Not ideal. So maybe he's a little bit worse at Knights Templar than KT Roth is. Not sure what he's doing. KT Roth with a clean build order so far. Sure, he's going to pop that TC down a lot faster than Nate the Great, since it looks like he's going into a second TC as well, except for he has no idea what he's doing because he has an infinity extra food. He is going to be also going into the Knights Hospitaller as we check out on the other landmarks. As we check in on the other landmarks, Tafer is going to be going with the Deer Stones. And last but not least, we have a Grand Winery coming in for the Macedonian player. I don't really know this Civ. Yeah, you probably don't want to build it this close to the Varangian war camp. If it's anything like Byzantines. Looks like it is. So, interesting decisions so far for Leggy. New Age begins. We got KT Roth in feudal first. Nice Templar typically gets into feudal first. Even this guy, who had a horrible build order, is still going to get to feudal at around 4 minutes. So, 4 villagers going up here. 5 villagers went up here, so Leggy gets in there first. He's going to go over and build a Varangian arsenal and send a lot of guys to gold. I believe the Varangian arsenal is what gives you the extra silver. So you got to put that right on your gold vein. This is the one civ I just really have not even looked into at all. So if you've come across me on the ladder, play Macedonian, because I have no idea what's going on. So take a look at those current resources again to compare our boy KT Roth, who doesn't kill his scout, is going to put his second TC down on the wood line and the berries. Nice little spot for him. Kind of protecting this gold as well. All he has to do is like quick wall off and he'll be fine. And Nate the Great, still gathering. He's going to go for this back deer pack. So that just makes sense. KT Roth going to scout it out right away. So he knows it's back there. So KT Roth's 5 minutes, he's done with his second TC. where this is basically placed at 5 minutes. Let's see how long it takes him to actually complete it. Hardened Khan gonna do a little bit of harassment. Looks like he took down almost half the health, more than half the health of this villager. He is gonna go into an archery range, so get ready for that Mangadai spam. Looks like his build order is also not so crisp. He's floating quite a few resources here. KT Roth gets enough wood. Let's see what he's gonna go into. It's gonna be a stable. So he's splitting his villagers a little. He's got a guy getting wood over here. Most guys getting wood over here. We'll see what he goes into. It might be an interesting battle with the two Templars on the same side. And 50 seconds after KT Roth's second TC goes down, Nate the Great finishes his. Khan still putting on pressure. That villager's going to have to get out of there, causing a little bit of idle time. Nice little micro here by Tafer. And here comes his Mangadai, double production, of course. So those guys are going to be super annoying on these berries. These berries not in the range of the TC. Well, I mean, they are, but those Mangadai can shoot from over here. Archery range coming in as well. So we have horsemen getting rallied along with archers. Just makes sense over here. And we have a tower, so no production. We might be seeing a fast castle coming in from Nate. Be interesting to see if KT Roth gets his units over there and tries to disrupt that. 2 TC fast castle. You don't see that very often. But here comes the barracks. KT Roth pop capped. And a blacksmith will go up. And he's going to say 2 houses. 2 houses. Ooh. Ooh. And out they come with the 2 houses coming up. Mangadai idling the gold there. They should probably just come around here. Wolves attacking. Frankie Dukes' nightmare. Yeah, this is definitely looking... Okay, he's going to put down an archery range as well. But no units out on the field so far. 7 units for KT Roth, who went 2 TC. Yeah, everyone else just has a scout. And Tafer has a couple of Mangadai out there. Harassing. Keeping him in his base. So leg up early for our protagonist. But this definitely seems like a fast castle. 2 TC fast castle is wild. He does have a spearman out on the map now. But KT Roth already with 2 horsemen. And an archer. They're going to kill these wolves. 2 wolves at one time. Double nightmare for Frankie Dukes. And they're going to take those wolves down because it's super annoying as you rally your units across the map. You have to deal with that alert. And here come the horsemen. I don't think they did any damage there, but they're going to cause some idle time. We have some Hospitaller Knights coming in for Nate the Great. Most people go Hospitaller for the healing benefits and the extra health on the villagers. Not really to make the Hospitaller Knight. You can make a couple, but I think it's been pretty well proven that spamming them does nothing. First Pilgrim coming out on the map. Going to that middle sacred site. I think I was saying this earlier, but I might have distracted myself. It'll be a nice, interesting battle between the 2 Knights Templar players who can control these sacred sites and who can get their pilgrims there. But it looks like Nate the Great doesn't care about pilgrims. KT Roth is pop capped. Let's see how many houses he throws down this time. It's going to be 2 again. This time it's going to be with 3 villagers rather than the 2 villagers he did before. So they're going to come a little bit sooner. Idling out the wood line a little bit as they just move to the back and continue to chop. These guys go into the TC and go to the sheep. KT Roth is taking advantage of the TC. He's getting the berries now, so he doesn't run out of food completely. His deer pack is out here. He does have map control, so he's going to go out to the deer pack. As the Mangadai will take down a villager and then fuck up this wall. Look at that. Completely fucking up this wall. And Leggy reaches Castle Age with the Golden Horn Tower, which, as we all know, is a defensive building equipped with crossbow emplacements and a large line of sight. If you didn't know, it also generates batches of crossbowmen for free over time. It detects units in stealth or disguises. So we all knew that. No one was finding that out for the first time. I believe that's the only way that this civ can get crossbowmen is through this landmark. I would love to see these Mangadai fly around to the back and attack these guys here. Or even just, honestly, just run through. You might take some TC damage, but there's no villagers around it. So you're not going to take that much TC damage. And here comes KT Rother on the backside. That wall did not get up yet. So he is going to get a nice cheeky villager kill. And it looks like he's also going to get a cheeky scout kill. Yeah, you don't have to worry about this. Just run away from it. Scout goes down, which we all know is super important in these Gold League Legends matchups. Because, I mean, look at KT Roth's scout. It's somewhere. I'm sure it's scouting. Oh, it's in this group. Look at that. Super smart. Scouting with his horsemen. Okay, he is going to go finish that wall up. Here come the Khan with Mangadai. Would love to see a Khan's Hunter in there. Khan's Hunter. Going to increase the range of the nearby units. Very big decision to get a Khan's Hunter in with the Mangadai if you're a Mongol player. We do have a Radari out, so it looks like it was a fast castle Radari. Both the antagonists are in castle now. He went with this one, which obviously, as everyone knows, gives him heavy spearmen. 2 pilgrims coming out now for KT Roth. He is going to kill another wolf. Frankie Duke's loving it. And he's gonna defend this this relic, and he's gonna defend this relic. Nice little early play coming in from KT Roth to know exactly when those relics are going to be attempted to be picked up. But what it looks like for our antagonist, has a shit ton of guys on gold, is that they don't give a shit about the relics. He wanted to get into castle so he could have Radari, and he wanted to get into castle so he could have heavy spearmen. So Tafer reaching the castle age, and here comes KT Roth not far behind him, going with the Republic of Genoa. So he's going to get those crossbowmen, which is Genoese crossbowmen, which is amazing counter to the heavy spearmen. It's the perfect counter. Healing up with the coral tag. We'll see. I do believe in higher leagues that the step readout is the play for Castle Age. Get that extra gold. But for these Gold League Legends games, the Coral Tie might be the better play, even though it looks like it heals like dick. It does give you that 20% extra damage, though, so it'll be worth it if he moves it forward. But, you know, we'll see if he does that. Looks like these 2 pilgrims are going to be the first ones to go down. This will be interesting. They're going to get that speed boost. Boom, 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 boom. And it's not enough heavy spearmen to stop either pilgrim from reaching the sacred site. And now KT Roth knows exactly where his enemy is, but he does know that they're heavy spearmen, so these archers are not going to do much against him. He is getting his farm transition going. Little farm transition coming in from the other nice Templar player as well. As it looks like he's... could throw a couple more villagers over on these deer, but he is going to go into farms because I think he built up a lot of farms for archers. Or, sorry, built up a lot of wood in the bank for archers and then realized, I'm going to need these Genoese crossbowmen instead. So maybe the wood isn't that necessary. Let's get some farms. And this is why Mangadai are so fucking annoying in the lower leagues, because they are taking no damage as they run away. The heavy spearmen aren't going to take that much damage to them, but if they're not doing any damage at all, then it's a bad play. KT Roth pop capped again, but we do have a fight here, so we're not going to see how many villagers he's going to use to build however many houses he wants. We do have a fight again on the sacred site. The pilgrims getting body blocked, but still gonna make it. Pilgrims looking like Fernando Mendoza over here, making their way over to the sacred site. Radari coming in. That's the only reason he went castle. KT Raw said, okay, they're not going for the relics. I don't need to defend them. It'd be really nice for them if they got the relics, but, you know, they're not gonna. KT Roth has changed sacred sites, even though none of his pilgrims have been stopped. And the first pilgrim coming out for Nate the Great is going to net him the almost 130. Oh, no. Didn't see how much he got because of this dumb fucking thing that no one cares about. KT Roth with 5 villagers. I feel like he wanted to build a tower and then forgot. Because he specifically put 5 villagers out there. And if you're silly and you don't know what I'm talking about with the Genoese crossbowmen, the reason they're gonna counter those heavy spears so much is because they do the extra 9 damage versus melee infantry. And you know, these Mangudai counter spears, if you've ever been a Gold League Legend player, you know how frustrating a massive Mangudai are when you just have some spearmen running around. I still don't think he does not have any Khan's hunters in here. And then we have a big Radari raid on the Mongol player. So many pastors around his TC. These Genoese crossbowmen are good. They do the 22 damage, or 26 damage now. I think he upgraded them maybe? I don't know. I thought it said 22 earlier. But they're not as good as regular crossbowmen against these heavy cavalry. But they do pack a punch, I'll give them that. And we do have a raid on the top with the horsemen. Almost missed it. The wolf wants to join in. Once again, Frankie Dukes' nightmare. Okay, really good response time there by Nate the Great. It only took him 30 seconds to realize he was under attack with a raid. And it looks like 5 or 6 of those villagers went down. Okay, KT Roth gonna pick up the first relic. Radari chasing. Can't do it, but here comes KT Roth with some help. He's gonna need a front line. No, he's not. He's just gonna take down these Radari super fast. I mean, there's only 6 Radari there, and he's got 2 regular crossbowsmen in there. Where are those bad boys? Let's see their stats. You think I can click on one? Where are they? Okay, there we go. So they're gonna do 26 against heavy cavalry, right? Versus the 26. So they just cost less. Shut up. Second TC coming in from the Macedonian player as KT Roth goes on another raid. This one I don't think is going to be as successful. It's going to cost a lot of idle time, though. And then, yeah, his horseman raid on this time going to the stone is going to be found out. First fortress coming in. Let's see if KT Roth has any fortresses. I don't know if he does. He is getting some stone. Building up a massive units here, massive units here. Still going on these horseman raids. These horseman raids have been killer for him so far. And now he is going to protect this relic again. I believe he picked up 2. He's picked up 3 now. Two pilgrims coming to that middle sacred site. Yeah. The horsemen are getting a little buggy with their pathing. Unfortunately, he clicked here and the horseman went around this wall rather than just running away. Another fortress coming in. So 2 fortresses for Nate the Great. Probably what makes him so great. Monk going out to try to get his first relic. Let's see how many relics he has so far. None. No, we're not picking up that sacred site. We're getting relics. How many relics does this guy have? None. So the double fast castle was not for relics. KT Roth has 3 relics. Just picked up a 4th. No relic party for him. Early horseman guarding this relic as KT Roth comes over for that one. These relic pickups are going to be great if he's going into these Genoese crossbowmen. They cost so much gold. Look at that, 100 gold for these bad boys. He is pop capped again, so let's see how many houses he puts down. It's going to be 1,000,000 barracks instead. So 1,000,000 barracks are going down. I believe that's going to be for some spearmen maybe, because of all of these Radari out on the map. And yeah, no, he's still going to pick up the gold from that pilgrim. And yeah, this one... That was fishy. That was a little fishy. He wasn't really in the spot where they pick up the gold, and he said, fuck it, I'm getting this gold. And here comes a mass to kill these 10 units, 12 units. He does have a Templar brother out on the map. So Genoese crossbowman with Templar brother, that's a great combination of units. Yeah, horsemen are going to do their thing as well. Interesting to see that I haven't seen any fortresses coming in from KT Roth so far. So he's going to go spearman. Those were a couple archery ranges there, but he's getting a ton of production buildings. And now he's getting a lot of stone to try to get that first fortress up. I want to say he's going to put it right here. Oh yeah, right there. And then he's going to get this stone. It's close enough to the sacred site that he's going to get those upgrades. Really nice fortress coming in. As this guy... Oh, that's why we're not seeing it, because yeah, we're not in his perspective. He does have enough for Imperial, which makes me think... Okay, well, he has enough gold for 9 Imperials. Not sure what he's doing with all that gold. He is also... I guess this is a nice Templar thing. He's going to go into a bajillion production buildings at once, but his are going to be stables. So he's probably going... yeah, he's going to go Kingdom of Poland. And then make Śląska. Another fortress coming in. So it looks like a little fortress battle as KT Roth picks up the sacred site. Another cavalry raid coming in from KT Roth. We'll check in on that later. Yeah, Barry's still available. So berries are still available. Deer Pack's still available, but he's got so many pastures now in the front. Let's see how many he's got. I don't want to count him. Shut up. He's got 9. Why are they rallied to such weird places? No, only one of them is rallied. Is rallied over here. My guy, rally them to your TC. Okay, whatever. Cavalry raid, but he's not going to find anything. Okay, he's getting stoned. A lot of pilgrims coming in, so he's getting ready to make a shit ton of those Śląskas. He's not in Imp yet? Right, okay. No, he is in Imp. Where are the Śląskas? What? Oh. Hold on. There it is! Śląska! Oh, Mangadai are going to take down some of these pilgrims. Nice little find by Tafer. Is that his name? Tafer? Yeah. And nice little find by KT Roth to get out on these villagers. That's a lot of Radari. Those Templar brothers aren't no slouches. We do have Tafer in Imperial. He went with Kaganet Palace. Immediately got 3 knights. Didn't rally them, so he doesn't know... Okay, he does know that they're there. Looks like the raid has been extinguished. And we have a Palatine school coming in for Macedonian. As we all know, elite cataphracts can be rapidly produced in batches at this landmark for silver. I just was thinking about that off the top of my dome. I don't know if you guys needed that for me to say it, but it's just one of the things I know about Macedonian. Big fucking army for KT Roth. And he's not, unless he's aging up now, he's not really close. Everyone else going Imp. KT Roth building farms. So. Okay, he went Imp. We didn't see it. Didn't we click on the... Okay, so he also went Kingdom of Poland. Did we not click on this TC and see that he was not aging up? He was just building villages? Maybe I clicked on the wrong TC. I might have clicked on the wrong TC. Maybe I'm an idiot. Radari are throwing axes at the Mangadai. Mangadai standing still. You never want to do that with Mangadai. They are going to get trapped here. You're going to have to run away. I was just trying to run through this wood line and try to kill some of these villagers, but... As we follow these Mangadai running around... let's follow the con. We're going to take a look at what everyone's working with. 98-102 for KT Roth. 80-41 for Leggy. 96-35 for Nate the Great. He does have 3 fortresses. And 57-35 for Tafer. So, KT Roth only with the 1 fortress. Another fortress coming in for Nate the Great. And we have our first siege out of the map. Here come the Śląska. Oh, sorry. Our first siege came from Tafer. He got it out of the Kaganet. Yeah, I don't think these elite knight are going to be able to do it with 10 Śląska. Don't worry. KT Roth has a bajillion army. He's making siege workshops. He's making a second base out here. Okay, he's done with these deer. Let's see what he's sending these guys to do. Why are they running over here first? Okay, whatever. Fortress coming in on the big gold and another stone. relic check. KT Roth with 4. He had 3 in this building. One of his, what do they have? Monks may have came in and took it out. If he rallied it to grab a couple relics. I think we've all been there before. Okay, we're gonna burn down a wall as we pick up a sacred site. Relic party!
Καλό αποτέλεσμα. Καλή δομή.
All sacred sites have been picked up by the protagonist here. Yeah, he's gonna need some spearmen to deal with these Schlatzkas. I think he's just sending these archers in to die, to be honest. They're his old units. Yeah, I think he's just sending them in to die. He's pop-capped. He wants to get new units out in the field, more villagers out there. He's got some Schlatzkas of his own as he goes on a nice little spearman attack and kills 2 Schlatzkas. Yeah, kills 2 Schlatzkas. And the Kurultai comes in a little forward. It looked like the Khan's Hunter comes in to increase the range of the Mangadai, as they have, give me Mangadai. They do have fire arrows. What's their range now? Yep, there it is. 5.75. Oh, Mangadai with fire arrows is my worst nightmare. That's a lot of mangonels. You say Mangadai enough, you forget what a mangonel sounds like. Okay, they're gonna try to decap the sacred site. Relic party! You guys hear that shit? Oh god. That was fucking cinema. That was like when in Game of Thrones, when the Dothraki are coming over the hill. And you can hear just the hooves. You're like, what the hell is happening? And all of a sudden, 75 Mangadai show up on your screen. These Radari are getting absolutely melted by the Mangadai. Well, you don't want to let them get that close. And one of the Khan's arrows comes in. Not sure which one he used. Probably attack speed. Who knows? And more Mangadai, as the Schlatzka are just getting ripped apart and they haven't done any damage. They do turn around now and kill a Mangadai. Maybe a Khan's Hunter goes down as well. As KT Roth is on a nice little attack here, he sends his cavalry to kill the villagers, and then all of his crossbowmen, Genoese and others, are out here just going to town. I don't know if he needs these veteran archers. He's probably sending them to die as well. The Genoese crossbow can deal with the spearmen if they're out of there. Okay, if Keep comes down, he's going to get stone. Nice little value Varangian arsenal. As it gets this mining camp that does the stone and the gold. Gonna need some siege to take down all these towers. Or sorry, fortresses. Oh, that's what he was going for. Except for it's a little far away. He's got the trebuchet emplacement on it. All 3 sacred sites still being held. Let's take a look at the sacred site tracker. 3 out of 3 combined. So that's huge. Huge. Nice little KDs for our protagonist. Yeah, you're not going to be able to get this gold. He already got the keep down. With the Mangonel emplacement. It's a lot of Mangadai. A lot of Mangadai. Here comes a Hui Hui Pow. Let's see what else is in queue now. He's going to get a warrior monk. Huge, huge. 1 relic still here. KT Roth was having a relic party with it. And then bailed. This monk just chilling. Not sure why he built his houses like this. But he did. Here comes another keep. But what he doesn't know is that here comes 50 Mangadai, and these villagers are fucked. They're absolutely fucked. But he has great micro timing, so he only lost all of them. Look at these 10 or 8 run away. And the Radari are just getting absolutely slaughtered by these Mangadai. Mass Mangadai with fire arrows seem to be winning the day. And here comes another fortress. He's getting Springald emplacement. This one, I assume, he's gonna grab Trebuchet emplacement to knock these fuckers down. And Trebuchet emplacement. Oh, look at that. Fucked up the ground so good. He might lose a villager or two here, but it's okay. He has 110 of them. Yeah, he sends those bad boys in. He already has the fire thing, where the keep drops fire on you. Big! That's huge mangonel shots. But he's getting fire arrows as well, so if he just micros this a little bit, he can probably take down these mangonels. He does spread his units out. Nice little play there. And it looks like 5 mangonels go down. Trebuchet emplacement coming in right away. There is a Trebuchet out here, which is hilarious because you could just get Trebuchet emplacement. But whatever. This Trebuchet is gonna, this emplacement, sorry, is gonna come in, and it's just gonna start peppering this keep or fortress, whatever the fuck it's called. That does a lot of damage. If I'm him, I kill this Trebuchet and then go back to my day. So many. He's got 6 fortresses versus 4. Okay, so KT Roth has taken the lead on the fortresses. Please kill this Trebuchet. Okay, he is going to send over some Schlaska. The Schlachter. Take down the fortress as, yeah, sorry, the Trebuchet. As this Trebuchet emplacement from his fortress will take down the fortress. So. Getting some big gold over there. They are going to decap this sacred site finally, so our tracker is going to go from 3 out of 3 to 2 out of 3. Oh, wait, hold on. Not so fast, he says. And one more shot. One more shot. No, it's gonna burn down first. Okay. Just ruin my fun. Whatever. And here come a shit ton of elite cataphracts. As KT Roth is gonna put up a bajillion stables. He wants to get more Schlotska out there. And archery ranges. Don't forget about the Genoese crossbowmen. He is gonna lose these villagers. That's gonna be 15 lost villagers. But that's okay. He's got 107 more. And he's gonna be like, oh shit, I'm under attack! Trebuchet, you got this? Yeah, Trebuchet, you got this. Here come the Mangadai. Looks like a couple more villagers are going to go down here. But like we said, he's got a ton and 2 TC, and he's pop capped. So I don't know if he really cares about that. Fucking Mangadai, dude. Unbelievable. Fenian creaming his pants in this game. Just absolutely creaming his pants. That was like 20 elite cataphracts. They just got shit on. Alright, what we wanted to check out was what everyone's working with. 100, 100, 96, 104, 52, 27 for Nate the Great. By the way, he is working on 2 TC, and 51, 105. So Tafer is just not making villagers, I believe. Yeah, he's done. He doesn't fucking care. Nate the Great is Nate the Idol. Tafer doesn't care. He's not losing any Mangadai. I think if Tafer had his choice, he would go, because he would just go 50 villagers, 150 Mangadai, and then whatever the Kaganet Palace gives him. This is absurd. KT Roth looks like he's going to go for a wonder victory. At this point, he just needs to start rallying into Nate the Idol's base. Okay, I think he's going to wait for that. This has the range. Look at this. That has the range, of course. That is absurd. That's like Berkshire range. And it's just a regular fortress. And the fortress goes down, and now KT Raw says, "Here I come, motherfucker." And these 3 elite knights from the Kaganet Palace say, "We'll protect your gold." Okay, 2 minutes left on Sacred Victory. That's pretty huge. We'll just leave that timer up here. 2 minutes. So it looks like it's at 36:30. Around there is when they would get the Sacred Site victory. He hears the dings and he's like, I gotta take down this Gur. So KT Roth gonna put up a fortress. I guarantee this to get a emplacement in there and start taking down some buildings. As this counterweight trebuchet is going to town. Nice little perk for the nice Templar to get an additional projectile. Big fight coming in. This will... Okay, it's not for the sacred site. And a nice little raid coming in from the Schlotska. Schlottka. Whatever. You guys are dumb. And, oh, it looks like he's going to try to take this sacred site down with two Radari. Yeah, and the 90,000 Mangudai are going to take them down. And the entire farm eco is idle. That's 1 minute left on sacred site, so it's 36:45 now because they did idle it out for a little bit. These are the elite Genovese crossbowmen. Like, they have like family ties to some pretty higher up, so they don't actually have to fight until it gets dire. Okay, here comes some... Yeah, you gotta send all your army at this sacred site here, even though this one is pretty much undefended. And Tafer is saying, I gotta defend these sacred sites with my life. And KT Roth is saying, I'm just gonna kill his base. This sacred site does not need to be defended. This one probably should be. You can probably bring all of your 42 army to defend this one. The Mangudai are going to go down here. And KT Raw says, yeah, have fun with this sacred sites, chump. I'm taking down this guy's base. Look at me raised buildings I got. Look at that. What are you trying to win the game in a minute? And this sacred site also under fire. I don't know if he's going to get over there in time to get to keep the sacred site. Yeah, he's not. He's not going to get over there in time. That sacred site is going to get decapped. So with 30 seconds left on it, as KT Ross pilgrims are still brute forcing their way, and KT Ross says, "Fuck the sacred sites. I'm coming for your base." And at this point, I feel like Tafer probably would have appreciated a little bit more economy. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Just maybe make some more Mangudai. Not sure why he's putting this keep down in the middle of the battle. These villagers should be dead, but I don't think they're gonna be. And KT Raw says, "How's your base, brother? I'm taking all the buildings." Look at that. Mangudai. Just made Mangudai all game. KT Roth putting up another fortress. Still a massive battle for this sacred site. Just doesn't get the keep up. Very unfortunate. And Nate the Great has surrendered because KT Roth took down his base. We're still going to battle for this sacred site, but I guarantee you KT Roth says, I'm going to this guy's base because I'm in a mood, and it's a raising buildings mood. He's here to chew gum and raise buildings, and he's all out of gum. Fortress goes up, villagers go idle. Still looking like he wants to make that wonder happen. There goes another building. Look at that. Fucking 18 buildings raised. But don't worry, because Leggy, he picked up this sacred site. Well, I mean, he decapped it. He's not going to pick it up. But come on. Let's not be crazy. They're going to pick up the sacred site. He's just going to lose his whole base. As we raise more buildings. He's going for the triple. Okay, we do have a, yeah, we're just going to put some more fortresses up. Get all the upgrades. And Leggy is saying, you know what? You can kill my base, but I'm taking one of you fuckers down with me. I feel like our boy Tafer needs more archery ranges. He only has 5. Right? If you had, look how much resource he has. He only has 13 villagers doing something. Which is crazy, as we watch KT Roth continue to just attack buildings and whatnot. These 3 knights still guarding this gold. Huge, huge. He's going to run away because Legs is like, yo, I got this. I'm making a 2-on-1 comeback. Little does he know, KT Roth's just in his base. He's losing a lot of units because he's getting absolutely wrecked by this Golden Horton Tower. But look at this steady stream. He's got Schlotska coming over. Daver is doing the Mangadai thing now, where he doesn't take any damage and he kills all the units. Mangadai are not good for defending. Steady stream coming across the map. A bajillion fortresses for KT Roth. Yeah, we got 9 out there. He just got 7,000 gold from his pilgrims. Plenty of units going into his base, but he doesn't care. He's going for the base trade. Ooh, 1 relic that came in over here. Once he takes down this Golden Horn Tower, there will be nothing defending his base. KT Roth's reinforcements will get caught out here. Coral Tie gonna go down, that's huge. These guys are doing a lot of work over here. Yeah, there goes the Golden Horn Tower. Lots of trebuchets out here. One of them is gonna get burned down, huge! Huge play coming in from Legs. As his army fizzles out because he's still rallying to over here. And there's the surrender. The raising of his base was just too much to handle for Legs, and he eventually gives up. Tried to work on his KD, but it just didn't work out for him. And that's another Gold League Legends game in the books. Thanks for stopping by.